what is now the College of Liberal Arts and Human Sciences and what is now the College of Science is actually forever joined at the hip. And indeed, I think in a broader sense, the whole idea of interdisciplinarity, the whole idea of what it is that we're doing beyond boundaries, the whole idea of what it is doing in the destination areas, in many respects reflects this duality that I was speaking about. There are the physical sciences, there are the life sciences, and then there is what makes us human. And I think that many of the new degree programs that we've been fortunate in putting together are attempts at realizing this particular idea. Harry talked a bit about the School of Neuroscience. He told you that we invited him under subterfuge. Nothing could be closer to the truth. He has a vision for neuroscience which, again, brings up this idea that I was alluding to a little earlier. It's the same with many of the other degree programs. It's the same with a lot of the other things that's going on across the university, and indeed across the world. We live in an interesting time when developments in many disciplines are convergent on this particular idea of duality. I believe that this idea underlies and informs what would emerge from the cross-disciplinary work that is not extant at this time. In my years as dean, when I first started, I was fortunate to have as colleagues many of the deans from the other colleges who took me under their wings and showed me what being a dean is all about. I had no idea. Leo had mentioned that I was selected to be the dean. Actually, I was drafted. I was actually on my way out. I had the lease to an apartment in the Arlington area because I was offered the job of being the program director of theoretical physics at the National Science Foundation. The then provost, Mark McNamee, tapped me on the shoulder and said, I want you to be the dean of arts and sciences because Bob Bates just left. And oh, I want you to do one thing when you are the dean, break this sucker up. And by the way, you have 18 months to do it. I called up Bob Eisenstein, who was then the division director of physics at the NSF, to give him the heads up that I've been offered this particular opportunity, and told him that I was not going to go back on my word, that I was going to turn this opportunity down and go up to NSF and be the program director of theoretical physics. He said, don't get me wrong, for what it is that I want you to do, I could probably find someone else who could do as good a job, if not better, than you can. But to have the opportunity that's been granted to you, given to you, of doing a major academic restructuring, to be able to do something that perhaps could lead to significant improvements in higher education, that is something that you shouldn't turn down so lightly. Should you decide to do so, you don't feel that you owe me anything, all I ask of you is that you go out and make me proud. And that is something I remembered through the years, and I've always wondered if in fact I managed to make Bob Eisenstein proud. My fellow deans took me under the wings, showed me how to do it. Through the years, the Council of College Deans has been of great help to me. I really appreciate that Jack, you decided to join us. And Dick, we share a lot of things in common. You may not know this. Not only do we represent the two sides of STEM, but we're also Mets fans. Long-suffering Mets fans. So it is good that we are both departing at the same time. They're not doing as well as we thought they would. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the college staff, especially those in the Dean's office. Their immutable dedication and support are critical. And then to my family. Jeannie has been with me for many, many years. She has always offered me support, and she had faith in me even during the darkest hours. So I owe a lot of what it is that I've done to her, as well as to my daughter. While I was stepping away, I hope closely to follow the next stages in this evolution as the university moves forward. Let me conclude by quoting something from Western literature that always seemed to me to be very close to Zen Buddhism. It is in the nature, I think, of, I don't exactly know how to pronounce it in English, koan, is that how it's pronounced it? But in Chinese, it's usually referred to as gong'an. It is the best of times, it is the worst of times. It is the age of wisdom, it is the age of foolishness. It is the epoch of belief, it's also the epoch of incredulity. Revolutions and evolutions always share that particular attribute. Happy solstice, and thank you.